Well, it's times like this. The other day I had said, YouTube might remove a video if you quote even a doctor, medical doctor, certified doctor. If he says something about coronavirus, for example, that is not in line with the CDC or World Health Organization, you risk getting a strike against your account. Even quoting a doctor. So I said, well, this is good news. I've got some data from the CDC where they said only 6% of the people that have died of coronavirus, all those 180, 90,000, whatever the number is, only 9,000 of them, 6%, died of only having coronavirus and no other comorbidities. Right? So I said, look, I'm going to use their authority source. This is wonderful. They couldn't possibly give me a strike for using one of their authority sources, right? Well, guess what? I've got another authority source for you. Their favorite of the two, YouTube's, the World Health Organization. And I'm going to show you the screen in which I'm going to read you. WHO.int. This is the World Health Organization. And what I am about to read you right here should disturb the hell out of you and anybody even considering ever getting any vaccine. I'm not telling you what you should or shouldn't do, but I will quote YouTube's favorite health authority on such matters. On August 9th, 2020, the Federal Ministry of Health, Sudan, notified WHO of the detection of a circulating vaccine-derived polio virus type 2. Joe, did you just say what? Yes, I did. I'll repeat it. On August 9th, 2020, the Federal Ministry of Health, Sudan, notified World Health Organization of the detection of a circulating vaccine-derived polio virus type 2 in the country. According to the notification, the virus is genetically linked with Chad. Sequencing results showed 12 to 19 nucleotide changes. 2 acute flaccid paralysis cases were notified. The first case, a child of 48 months, had onset paralysis on 7th of March and was from Sulbi city of Kas locality in southern Darfur state. The state is in the west of the country, bordering Central African Republic, South Sudan, and close to the border with Chad. The second case, a child of 36 months, had onset paralysis April 1st and was from Shari city of Al-Jidarif locality in Jidarif state in the east. Bottom line. Now it says, initial investigations indicate these cases are linked to CVDPV2s. And again, CVDPV2 is vaccine-derived poliovirus type 2. So, if something's vaccine-derived, what does that mean? It means it came from a vaccine. You get vaccinated for polio, and the next thing you know, you're spreading polio virus to other people, apparently. Or the vaccine gave you polio, and now you got it. Again, vaccine-derived polio virus type 2. I am quoting you, word for word, YouTube's favorite health authority source, right here. First paragraph. I only read about half of it. And their advice, by the way, as per the advice of an emergency committee convened under the International Health Regulation 2005, efforts to limit the international spread of poliovirus remain a public health emergency and international concern. Countries affected by poliovirus transmission are subject to temporary recommendations to comply with the temporary recommendations issued under the whatever. Any country infected by poliovirus should declare the outbreak as a national public health emergency and consider vaccination of all international travelers who live or visited the country for 4 weeks or longer. Countries infected with the vaccine-derived one right here should encourage residents and long-term visitors to receive a dose of IPV 4 weeks to 12 months prior to international travel. So you may have vaccine-derived poliovirus, and we recommend you get another vaccination of a slightly different type. But the first vaccine gave me the polio. We know. But our second one's the one that'll fix the first one. It's kind of like when you're on a drug and then it says take this drug and now you're hooked on this drug. Well, we now got a third drug for you to get you off that second drug that you're now hooked on. I think. I mean, what is this? What the hell am I reading? They recommend the IPV, not the CVPDV2. Well, that's the vaccine-derived one. So if you got the vaccine-derived one, take this other one. Wow. But again, YouTube's going to leave me alone, I'm sure. I'm positive. Because I'm quoting the World Health Organization and the CEO of YouTube, which I have video copies of, her explicitly stating on camera, quoting CDC and World Health Organization is okay. Quoting all these other things, you might get your video taken down for fake news. And you saw people getting videos taken down when they were quoting medical doctors, because those medical doctors were not part of the CDC or the World Health Organization, which is why I'm so glad I was able to read you directly from the World Health Organization website an effing vaccine-derived polio virus. Take care.